That's the truth. Okay,
It is the truth.
all right. So
Mm-hmm.
let's go through this paper together. We'll see how much we can cover.
Mm-hmm.
I'll send the paper to your WhatsApp so that you can go through this video in conjunction with the same past paper. So we have
Yes.
question one here. Are you able to identify this topic?
Yes, it's matrices.
Matrices, right? So here this
Yes.
question is telling us that we have got this matrix here
Mm-hmm.
and it's being multiplied by this other matrix here. And it has got a variable of y. And if we multiply these two matrices, we're getting a product of 9.
Yes.
The question is saying, what is the value of y? So we need to be able to find y. So when we are solving matrices, we multiply row by column. So this entire row is going to multiply this entire column. So we'll do 1 times 3 plus 3 times y. It should give us a value of 9, right?
Yes.
So let's do that. So we're going to say 1 times 3 plus
Mm-hmm.
3 times y should give us 9. We're
Mm-hmm.
going to have 3 plus, we're going to have,
3
yeah,
plus.
3 plus 3y is equal
Yes.
to 9. So this becomes a linear equation. So this has
Yes.
to cross the equal sign and it
Mm-hmm.
become negative. So this will be 3y is equals to 9 minus 3. So 3y will be equals to 6, right?
Yes.
So we'll divide
6.
both sides by 3 and y will be equals to 2. Is that okay?
Yes. It is very much okay.
All right. So let's move on
Mm-hmm.
to question B. So question B, we have got these numbers here, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, base 2. We have to add them with 1, 1, base 2 here. So here we are adding in binary, right?
Yes. This is 2.
So there are certain rules that we're supposed to follow when adding in binary. So rule number one, when adding in binary, if we have got something like 0 plus 0, it will be 0. Rule number two,
Yes.
0 plus 1 will be 1. Rule number three, 1 plus 0 will be 1. And rule number four, 1 plus 1 will be 0. But at this level here, we have to carry a 1, right?
Yes.
So if we arrange these in order, we'll have 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, plus like that. So we're adding in binary. So the first one, 1
Mm-hmm.
plus 1 will be 0, but we carry 1, right?
Which is the remainder.
Then here, 1 plus 1, it's 0, carry 1, but there's this other one, right?
Yes.
So we
Which
have
make
to
it.
add it together here. But don't forget the other one this one that's here. So we move on to
Mm-hmm.
here. 0 plus 0, it's 0, right? But we carried that
Mm-hmm.
remainder 1, so it will be 1. Then
Mm-hmm.
1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. So this is going to be
Mm-hmm.
1, 1, 1, 1, 0, base 2,
2.
like that.
Interesting.
Is this okay?
Yes, it's very okay.
All right. So question C is saying a man's basic rate pay is 20 kwacha per hour, and his overtime is double. So this man makes
Overtime.
20 kwacha per hour, right? But when he
Yes.
works overtime, he's making double 20 kwacha. If he
Yes.
worked for 54 hours instead of 40 normal working hours in a certain week, calculate his wage for that week. So
Yes.
we first have to know how much is made in a normal 40-hour work week, right?
Yes.
So we say 1 hour is equals to 20 kwacha. He's worked
Mm-hmm.
normal, like 40 hours. So we're going to say 40 hours will be equals to how much is he going to make? So if we cross
Mm-hmm.
multiply, we're going to get 0.0800 kwacha. So
Mm-hmm.
if he works 40 hours, he's going to make 800 kwacha in that week. But we've been told he's worked for 54 hours, right?
Yes.
Say 54 minus 40, he has got 14 extra hours, right? So this is his overtime.
Yes.
So, and it's double. So he's not going to make 20 kwacha for this overtime. For every 14 hours that he's worked, he's making 40 kwacha, right?
Yes.
So 14 hours will be equals to X. So if we cross multiply, please find time to add everything here properly. But if we cross
Okay.
multiply, we're going to get 560 kwacha
Okay.
extra. So
Yes.
if
Extra.
we
Mm-hmm.
add the 800 from the 560,
560.
we're
Mm-hmm.
going to get 1,360 as how much he made in this particular week. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it does.
Okay.
It is a fine.
So
Mm-hmm.
D, what's this? Simultaneous equations, right?
Yes.
So are you comfortable with solving simultaneous equations?
No,
Okay.
I am not.
So there are two methods in which we can solve simultaneous equations. There is elimination
Mm-hmm.
and there is substitution method.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to try to solve both of these equations using the two methods. We'll use elimination and we'll also use substitution so that you can see which one is easy. So we'll start off with elimination method. We have got this equation here, x minus 3y is equals to 1. You can even say this is equation 1. Then you can say x minus 2y is equals to 6. So you can say this is equation 2. So to eliminate either x or y, you need to use coefficients. So the coefficients have to be the same, have to be the same, so that you add or subtract to get rid of that coefficient. So if I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
eliminate x, I would multiply. So the coefficient here is 1. The coefficient here is also 1, meaning these two have the same coefficient, meaning I can eliminate
Mm-hmm.
x without a problem. But if I wanted to eliminate y, these two coefficients here have to be the same. So meaning I would
Mm-hmm.
have had to multiply. So you just exchange the coefficients. I would have had to multiply equation 2 with the coefficient on y, which is 2. And I would have had to multiply equation 1 with the coefficient equation 2, the coefficient on 1, which is 3. And I would have had 6 here and 6 there, meaning I would have been able to eliminate y. But I don't have to do that. It will take too much time because I already have the same coefficient here. There's a 1 and there's a 1 here, right?
Yes.
I won't put that. You're supposed to visually see it in your head, meaning I can subtract to eliminate here. So 1 x minus x will be 0. So it means this has already gone. So now I have to work on this part here. Negative 3 minus negative 2y. Exactly. So I'll put it here because students usually make mistakes. Negative 3y minus negative 2y. We are subtracting. No wonder I've put this. I've put the sign in brackets here. Because if we expand this, it will be negative 3y plus 2y, which will be, it will be negative y, exactly. So here we have minus y is equals to 1 minus 6, it will be negative 5. So we've made equation 3. So here we just have to solve for y. So to solve for y, just simply divide both sides by negative 1 so that y will be 5. So y is equals to 5. So you can choose between equation 1 or equation 2 to find the value of x, given that now you know what y is. Y is 5. And it would be much easier if we used equation 1. So we'll just go back to any of the equations. So let's say equation 1, it's x minus 3y is equals to 1. We know y is 5 is equals to 1. So this would be 15 is equals to 1. If that crosses the equal sign, x will be equals to 1 plus 15, right? So x will be equals to 16. So we've solved this equation using elimination method. Y is equals to 5 and x is equals to 16. So what if we used the substitution method? So let's try using substitution. So again, we still have the same two equations. Equation 1, which is x minus 3y is equals to 1. And then equation 2, which is x minus 2y is equals to 6. So we can say let's make x the subject in equation 1. So this would be like x minus 3y is equals to 1. That will cross the equal sign. So x will be 1 plus 3y. Agreed? This has just crossed the equal sign. So x is alone here. Are you seeing that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I have now.
So where there is x in equation 2, we're going to substitute it with 1 plus 3y. So we'll go where there is equation 2 here. So equation 2 is x minus 2y is equals to 6. So where there is x, we'll put 1 plus 3y minus 2y is equals to 6. Eventually, this will be, the 1 can cross over, and 3y minus 2y will be y, right?
Yes.
So y will be equals to 6 minus 1, so the 1 will cross off, becomes a negative, right?
Yes.
So y is equals to 6 minus 1, it's 5, which is the same answer as this one. So now that you know what y is, you can go back, you substitute, you can even use this one, it's okay. But anyway, we can substitute back in any of these equations. So if you plug in y is equals to 5 here, you will get back the same answer. It's like what we did here. Y was 5, right? You
Yes.
still get the same process and you're going to get x as 16. So this is how you solve simultaneous equations, by elimination method and by substitution method. Which one is easy?
Elimination.
Yeah, I think elimination
Simpler.
is easier because you are using the coefficients. So the main goal for elimination method, you just have to make sure that the coefficients align and they are the same, and you subtract or add. You have to be, you're subtracting, yes, but you have to be very careful with your coefficients here. Do you subtract to get rid of them? Do you add to get rid of them? Be particular with your integers.
Okay.
So let's move on. So solve the equation x over 2. X over 2
Why?
is equals to 3x minus 1. What do we do?
There is 3x subtract 1 as a 1 underneath.
As
So
a?
we have to cross multiply as a 1
Ah,
underneath.
okay. So to cross multiply, we need a fraction on the left-hand side and a fraction on the right-hand side, right?
Yes.
So we make this a fraction over 1 so that we can easily cross multiply. So 2 multiplied by 3x minus 1, we'll write it like this. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Then this is 1 multiplied by x, it will be x. That's okay, right?
Yes.
Then from here, we can expand this. So we can say 6x minus 2, right, is equals to x. Here we collect like terms, so the x will cross over, the 1 will go the other side. We'll end up with 6x minus x is equals to 2. This will be 5x is equals to 2, right?
Yes.
We divide both sides by 5. That will cancel. X will be equals to 2 over
2
5.
over 5.
And this is a proper fraction, so we can't reduce it any further.
Makes
Uh,
sense.
well, okay, right?
Yes. Yes, we are.
Then there's this B question here. We have numbers in base 5. So I've got 342 base 5 multiplied by 14 base 5. So the previous question we were in base 2, but here we've now gone to base 5, right? So for this question, I have told you I'm going to send you this past paper. So you have to sit down and really think through it. The calculations are a bit slightly big. So the first step here, we have to convert it to base 10. So convert to base 10. And we'll be using the place values here. So if we have 342 and we want to convert it, it's in base 5, we want to convert it to base 10. So here the place value will be power 0, like 5 to the power 0, 5 to the power 1, and this will be 5 to the power 2. So it's like 3 times 5 to the power 2 plus 4 times 5 to the power 1 plus 2 times 5 to the power 0. So this would be 3 times 5 times 5 is 25 plus 4 times any number to the power 1, it's just that number, which is 5, plus 2 times 1. Here, any number raised to the power 0 is 1. Don't forget that, right? So at the end of the day, we're going to have 75 plus 20 plus 2. We're going to get 97 base 10. So we'll do the same for 14. So for 14, again, this will be like power 0, this will be power 1. So this will be like 1 times 5 to the power 1 plus 4 times 5 to the power 0. So it will be 5 plus 4, which will be 9 base 10. So now that they are both in base 10, it will be easier for us to multiply 97 with 9 and then convert it back to base 5.
Okay.
So we'll say 97 times 5. So make sure you're showing all your working because it's carrying 3 marks. They're not just going to mark the final answer, they will also mark your working. So maybe here to be like half, 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 half. So as you are solving, you might even get 2.5. You make a mistake on the final answer, but at least you would have gotten the majority of the marks. So we'll say 97 times 9. Evaluate this slowly on your own. When I send this past paper, it would be 873 base 10. So all we have to do now is convert this back to base 5. Convert back to base 5. And it will be much easier because we'll be dividing by 5 throughout. So we'll say 873 divided by 5, we'll get 174, remainder 3. Then the same 174 divided by 5, we'll get 34, remainder 4. Then we'll say 34 divided by 5, we'll get 6, remainder 4. Then 6 divided by 5, we'll get 1, remainder 1. Then finally, 1 divided by 5, we'll say 0, remainder 1. Then we'll get the values upwards. So we're going to end up with 11443 base 5, like that. So it's a lot of multiplication and division, but just make sure you have enough time. How long is this paper? 2 hours 30?
It's 2 hours.
How long is this paper? 3 hours? 2 hours?
2 hours.
2 hours, right?
It's 2 hours. Yes.
This is me trying to confirm. Oh, 2 hours. It's enough time. So my advice to you is in section B, you're choosing the best 3 out of 6, right?
The best out of 6.
How many do you choose in section B?
3 questions.
3 questions, right? Yeah, exactly. So make sure you choose those from 6 questions. So make sure you go in the exam already with a game plan. Like you identify what you're going to answer first. Then you start with the simple things that you can answer. And then you now go back to the paper. Yeah, are you okay with construction?
Yes, I'm okay with construction.
Okay, this is like a free mark. It would be a bit hard for me to explain construction and teach it virtually. We have to be together with like a compass and a protractor. So I'm going to skip this question.
Okay. Triangle
But
AB.
please answer it and then send it back on WhatsApp so that I see. Okay.
Okay.
So we are here. We're on section B now, question 3. So simplify this equation here. So here they are just telling us to expand and then collect like terms, then simplify.
Mhm.
Is it what they are telling us to do?
Yes.
Okay. So we have 5, open brackets, 2 minus x, plus 2, open brackets, 3x minus 7. So we expand like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this will be 10 minus 5x plus 6x minus 14. Am I right?
Yes.
So the like terms are these. And when you're
Plus six.
collecting like terms, the signs don't change. So make sure you're not modifying the signs. So this would be 5x plus 6x plus 10 minus 14. This would be x minus 4. Do you agree with me? Recording. Okay, so our next question. So I'm going to send
Probability.
another link. Ah, great, probability.
And
So
that
it's
link.
saying a ball contains 3 red and 9 green balls. One ball is picked at random from a bag. So they are saying find the probability that the ball picked is green. So how do you think we can solve this question?
We're first going to have to add the red blue balls plus the 9 balls to find the total amount of balls in the
In
bag.
the bag, right? Okay, so we
Yes.
have 3 plus 9. So our total
Yes.
possibilities is 12.
Mm-hmm.
But
And
we're now
going to be
focusing
2 is
on green.
the green balls, yes.
So probability of green will be number of outcomes, which is 9, right?
Yes.
Divided by the total number of outcomes, which is 12, right?
Yes.
So the probability of green will be 9 out of 12. You can reduce this. You can
Mm-hmm.
divide by 3. So you have
Divided by
got
3 to know.
3 in 4 chances of you getting a green ball. So if they said red, so probability of red would have been 3 over 12, right? Which would
Yes.
have been like a quarter. Okay.
1 over
Okay,
2.
good.
1 over 4. I mean, mm-hmm.
So question C, a sales agent has a salary of 1,800 per month. He receives a commission of 5% on all his sales. If the total sales for a month was 40,000 kwacha, calculate his total income for that month. So his total income,
Yes.
will be his salary plus commission, right?
Yes.
And we can see his salary is 1,800 kwacha plus commission for his total sales. So here he gets 5% of the total sales that he's made. So we need to find 5% of 40,000 kwacha. So when we say 5%, a percentage is any number over 100, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if we say of, this of means it's multiplication. So we're multiplying by 40,000 kwacha. We divide that,
It's
it will
2,000.
be there exactly 2,000 kwacha. So
Mm-hmm.
we're adding 1,800 plus 2,000 kwacha.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, we're going to get a net salary of 3,800
800.
kwacha. Okay. No problems here, right? So far?
No, no problems.
Okay.
Let's see.
So this question here is a triangular prism with it has length, blah blah blah, and the height here. So they want us to calculate the volume of the prism. So volume is just the entire space that any shape is trying to occupy. So I want you to see that this pyramid has a rectangular base. It has a rectangular base
Uh-huh.
here.
Mm-hmm. Mass over density.
No, that's density, but you can see that it has a triangle here and it has a length
Yes.
of 12, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to say volume of this prism will be area of base triangle multiplied by the length of the prism. So you can see that it
Oh.
has a rectangular base. So we're going to say
Mm-hmm.
area of this right angle triangle is half base times height. You know this formula, right?
Yes.
Multiplied by 12, which is the length. So it would be half
Mm-hmm.
multiplied by the base of this triangle is 3, multiplied by the height of this triangle is 4, multiplied by the length of the pyramid, which is 12. So say 1 can go there in 2. So it's like we're multiplying 3 times 2 times 12. We're going to get
Mm-hmm.
72 square centimeters, like that.
Mm-hmm.
So volume of a pyramid is of a prism is area of the triangular base multiplied by the length of the prism. You won't forget, huh?
Mm-hmm. I will not forget.
Okay. I'll send you the recording.
Oh.
So we have got question 4a. It's saying, given that 2 over y is equals to 3x over x minus 1, we're trying to make x the subject of the formula, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we have a fraction on the left-hand side and a fraction on the right-hand side. We can cross multiply again. So this would be 2
Mm-hmm.
multiplied by x minus 1 is equals to 3xy. Is that okay?
Yes.
So we'll expand like that. So this would be 2x minus 2 is equals to 3xy. At this level, we have to collect like terms. So we bring everything with x together and we take everything without x on the other side, right? So we're going
Yes.
to end up with 2x minus 3xy is equals to 2. Do you have any idea on how we can remove x here?
Factorize.
Yes, so we can factorize here. And how
Mm-hmm.
do we factorize? We look for a common variable, a common letter, right?
Yes.
So there's an x in common there. There's no common factor. So we're going to divide this entire expression by x. At the end of the day, we'll end up with 2 minus 3y is equals to 2. Now we have multiplication. We divide both sides by 2 minus 3y.
Mm-hmm.
That will cancel, meaning our answer will be x is equals to 2 over 2 minus 3y. And we
Mm-hmm.
made x the subject of the formula. So we're running out of minutes. We only have less than 1 minute. I'm sending another
Okay.
link right now. Then you're going to join back.
Oh,
Let me send another
okay.